Hello, we're number 32 now for the Premier League season. First, have a look back on what's happened in the last batch of matches. Starting off with Leicester against Brighton, turned out to be a 0-0 draw, so Leicester stumbling even more towards the Champions League position where they possibly won't be able to achieve at this current rate. Tottenham defeated West Ham 2-0. First with Sissoko's own goal, and then Harry Kane managed to score one as well too. Everton 1-0 winners over Norwich there with Keane on the score sheets. Wolves defeated Bournemouth 1-0. Jimenez scored their goal. Newcastle and Astonvilla battled out to a 1-1 draw. Gale for Newcastle and Hamaday scoring for Aston Villa. 3-0 win for Manchester United against Sheffield, with Martial scoring a hat-trick. First time in, 4 or 5 years since Manchester United managed to get a hat-trick previously. Liverpool 4-0 win against Crystal Palace, with Arnold and Salah scoring the goals in the first half, and Fabinho and Mane in the second half. Arsenal finally winning 2-0 against Southampton. I'm surprised as well. Nketiah and Willock on the score sheets, considering Arsenal's injuries and suspensions that they suffered in their first two matches on this restart. Burnley 1-0 win against Watford, with Rodriguez scoring the goal. And the final match, the big match of the lot, with Chelsea, my Chelsea team, defeating Manchester City 2-1. Pulisic in the 36 minutes. There it is. Boyner in the 55th for Manchester City. And then Fernandinho got sent off 77 minutes in, and William stepped up and scored the winning penalty kick for our club, but more importantly, winning the title for Liverpool, unfortunately. But technically, Chelsea wins this year's title, but just kind of ignore that bits about it wasn't us and we battling out for a Champions League position instead there, unfortunately. But we also gifted Leicester the title when we got a 2-2 draw against Tottenham a few years back, so we're no strangers to that scenario as well too. Out of my predictions, I managed to get 6 correct out of 10, with 1 correct score. That being Tottenham's 2-0 victory against West Ham. Other games I got right: Leicester's draw against Brighton, had Manchester United winning, Everton winning, Liverpool winning, and Chelsea winning, of course. So now we're on to match day 32. Give the head-to-head records of all time and recent records against each other. Give the odds for the matches and then my scoreline predictions. Feel free to get involved for this lot of Premier League matches there, as no one did so last time around. Got Aston Villa against Wolves. 55 wins for Aston Villa, 40 for Wolves, and 32 draws. Wolves 3-2 on the wins in the past 5. Aston Villa 450, 340 for the draw, $1.72 for Wolves. So Wolves are battling out for the Champions League, Europa League positions there. Aston Villa battling out for safety. So a big match here to kick it all off. Going to go for a 1-1 draw. Watford 26 wins, Southampton with 36 and 22 draws. Southampton 6 wins and 6 draws in the past 13 is pretty impressive stuff. 240 for Watford, concerning Watford are the slight favourites for this game. 310 for the draw, 280 for Southampton. Watford has got a lot more to play for, as they in a big relegation fight themselves. Southampton look just about safe there. Gonna go for a 1-1 draw again. Crystal Palace 13 wins, Burnley with 18 and 17 draws. Palace winning the past 4 matchups. $2.25 for Palace, $3 for the draw, $3.30 for Burnley. Do know that Palace generally perform better away from home, even though their last away match against Liverpool was a 4-0 demolition, and it was the first time in the Opta statistical charts in the Premier League season that they didn't even have a single touch in the opposition's box, so that's pretty terrible. So I'm going to go for Burnley to get a 1-0 victory here. Brighton with 3 wins against Manchester United's 14, also been 5 draws. Manchester United 7 wins and 3 draws in the past 12. $4.50 for Brighton, $3.40 for the draw, $1.72 for Manchester United. Gonna go for Manchester United. They seem to be in better form there than Brighton, of course, who also one of those other teams that's bannered out for safety. Gonna go for a 3-1 victory for Manchester United here. Bournemouth and Newcastle, 5 wins each and 3 draws. Past 6, they've seen 2 wins each and 2 draws, so completely splits whatever way you look at it. $2.30 for Bournemouth, $3 for the draw, $3.10 for Newcastle. Bournemouth also following it out for safety, but Newcastle in their new takeover talks once again there seems like it's going to happen, which would be a huge boost for them next season. Gonna go for a 2-0 win for Newcastle. Arsenal against Norwich, it's $1.45 for Arsenal, $4.33 for the draw, $6 for Norwich. 28 victories for Arsenal, 11 for Norwich and 20 draws. Arsenal 5 wins and 2 draws in past 7 games. Arsenal only 1 loss in the past 19 as well too, and traditionally Arsenal always somehow get results against the promoted sides from the previous season, so Norwich being one of them. And also they are playing at home and they somehow managed to win away from home against Southampton, which is pretty weird for them to get an away victory and to get a clean sheet. So everything is going towards Arsenal here, and Norwich just edging ever so closer to being confirmed, being relegated, which we know is going to happen at some stage. Going to go for Arsenal, a 4-1 win for them here. Should be pretty easy stuff. Next match is a London derby with West Ham against my Chelsea team. It's 41 wins for West Ham, 50 for Chelsea and 22 draws. West Ham 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. $4.50 for West Ham, $4 for the draw, $1.57 for Chelsea. Bit of a tough game, bit of a bogey match this one, but we managed to overcome things against Manchester City, considering we had lost 6 of the previous 7, so we should be able to get something out of this one, keep that form going. West Ham are a reasonable size, but this season it hasn't been working out for them, and they also one of those other teams that's trying to survive. Big battle at the bottom. Gonna go 2-1 for Chelsea here. Next match, Sheffield United and Tottenham. 28 for Sheffield, 36 for Tottenham and 27 draws. Tottenham 1 win and 4 draws in the past 7. $3.60 for Sheffield, $3.30 for the draw, $1.91 for Tottenham. Sheffield United being newly promoted sides, look like they were potentially on for a Champions League astonishing season qualification, but that's sort of dwindling away, and hopefully they can keep up at least the Europa League push come the back end of the season here, because it'd be quite nice for the neutral for that to happen. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. And last match, it's Manchester City against Liverpool. 105 wins for Liverpool, 56 for Man City and 53 draws. Liverpool 4 wins and a draw in the past 7. $2.10 for Man City, $3.40 for the draw, $3.10 for Liverpool. Liverpool officially winning the title now. Courtesy of my team Chelsea, even though of course they would have got over the line considering they still have 7 matches left to play. Bit of an interesting one considering both teams have nothing really to play for. Manchester City play a little bit of pride and they are at home. They did manage to be the only team that stopped them at the Etihad last time around against Liverpool. Going to go for a 1-1 draw here. that concludes my Week 32 predictions. Feel free to get involved, put in your predictions down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe.